Hi everybody, it's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan, and today we are playing with the Wildlife Wonder Bundle. I especially wanted this set because I love the bear, but I also love the sentiments and the font of the sentiments. So we're going to make a fun fold card that was inspired by Don Griffiths, and it's an accordion style card, and it pops out like this. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me tell you what you're going to need. Now, if you're new to watching me, you'll know that when I blog this, I have all the dimensions for you there, but I want to share those with you while we get started. You're going to want some early espresso cardstock. We have a 5.5 by 11 piece and a 3 by 6 piece. We'll score those and fold those together. Then you have 2 of the Designer Series paper from the Gnome design pack, and then 2 pieces from the Neutrals pack in the Early Espresso. And then using that same Neutrals pack, I also added in some Night of Navy. And, oh, sorry, these pieces, these 4 pieces are cut at 1.5 by 5 1/4. And then these 2 pieces are cut at 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And then I cut some basic white pieces as well. You have 2 that are at 1 3/4 and 1 that is 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. So before we get started, let's do our stamping first, and then we'll score and put this fun card together. I'm going to bring in some Early Espresso ink. I'm going to use For All the Great Things You Do. I'm going to put that on the inside. Now, one thing to keep in mind is wherever you stamp this image is where this little card needs to go. So I had to put mine up high because I stamped up high on that one. This one I'm going to maybe put in the middle to see a totally different look. So I'm going to go like that. And then we're going to set that aside. And we're going to stamp our owl. And what's nice about these stamps is there's no coloring in. So they've kind of done all the pre-shading and things like that for you, which is really nice and gives you the depth and dimension just by doing one image. So see how it's all highlighted out? Beautiful, right? And this set is also very, very nice for masculine cards, which is something I sometimes lack because, I'm a girl. I like all the girly things. I'm also going to do a note of thanks, and I'm going to center that in the middle there. Okay, so now all of our pieces are stamped. We can now bring in our paper trimmer. Okay, so on the first piece, which is the 5.5 by 11 piece, we are going to score this on the 11-inch side at 1 3/4, at 3.5, at 5 1/4, and at 7. Okay, then the smaller piece, which is that 3 by 6 piece, we're just going to score it in half on the 6-inch side at 3 inches. Okay, then you're done with your paper trimmer. Next, you're going to accordion fold this cardstock. So you're going to go in, out, and then you're going to burnish that down. And you want it to be a mountain, okay? Just like that. Then we're going to fold and burnish this one. Okay, now we're going to add all of our Designer Series paper pieces. So we're adding one to the front and the back. And then let's go ahead and glue down our stamped images as well. So I'm going to do the owl on the front. Okay. I'm going to add my basic white piece right there on the big side. Now, one thing I wanted to say is if you only had one pack of paper, you could use all the same pattern on all 4 of these panels. I just chose to mix it up a little bit, and I thought this would be a fun way to use my designer series paper. This year, I'm really trying to use up everything that I buy. Because sometimes I'm really bad about that. So I've been really good lately. As you could see, that's why I haven't started a lot with stuff in that new little catalog. I've done a few here and there, but I'm trying to space it out and use those products when they come up for the holidays and use the annual catalog stuff as well. Okay. So next, what you're going to do is you're going to flip this piece over and you're going to put a thin line of glue there and a thin line of glue there on each side. Okay. And then you're going to fold this up and you're going to add this note card right where your sentiment is so that it doesn't can't be seen. Just like that, and then press down. So there's that version, and then as you could see, I put the sentiment up higher on that one, and they both turned out beautiful. Very simplistic, but a fun fold card that people can display on their desks. So thank you guys for joining me today. I know that was a quick and simple project, but I think it's a really pretty card. If you have any questions, you can always contact me by private messaging me. And until next time, my creative peeps, I will see you later. Bye-bye.